Well, hey guys, and welcome back to Industries of Titan. The game is, well, it says it's early access up there in the left corner, but it's fully been released today on Steam. It's been previously available on the Epic Game Store, and now finally comes in full release to Steam, and I'm quite excited. In fact, today I'll be live streaming in a sponsored stream for the developers today and tomorrow, so if you want to see more about the game while we're live streaming it, make sure you check the channel for that one. It should be good. But for this one, I wanted to go back and take a look at everything that the developers delivered on with their roadmap over the last year or so since the game has been out. They've delivered a hell of a lot of stuff from the very previous early versions of the game where there weren't even roads to now where we're starting to get things like obsidian ruins and giant things that we can do in this, really a city builder based on... It's really incredible where this game has gone. It's not just a city builder, it's also a ship builder, a base builder, like you're building defenses at your city as well. There's industries to manage, hence the name, Industries of Titan. There's power to worry about. It can be quite a lot of spinning plates to manage in this game, but one of the best things is that it's beautiful. I love the rain in the game, and also the music is like a frickin' 10 out of 10, like a slam dunk on that. And I love the art. The isometric art from the art team is incredible. I really like it a lot. Well, let's go ahead and check out everything that's new then, and we'll try to get into this one for as much time as we have today. Lots of quality of life improvements, lots of listening to the community. I think this team has done a fantastic job, really, of kind of showcasing what the game could be, and then delivered on it, and continues to make improvements based on the community feedback. They've done a good job. Well, let's start a new game here. If you're unfamiliar, by the way, with the channel, make sure you do sub. Playing a lot of city builder games here, and a lot of like strategy games, and this kind of mixes both of those together with a little bit of like kind of a little bit like Stronghold, where you build a base and then have to defend it. It's kind of the same thing with rebels trying to fight you in their dynamic difficulty standard mode, which is the way it's intended to be played. Though there are timed contracts, there's also a survival mode and a Zen mode too, where you can play endlessly if you want to, in kind of just a normal building mode where you still have to manage the industries. So many different ways to play, and many different difficulties too, between the first standard mode and the third survival mode. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin Industries of Titan.
Hey everyone, I'm Andy Nguyen, lead designer of Industries of Titan here at Brace Yourself Games. Industries of Titan is a cyber-industrial city-building strategy game that takes place on the surface of Saturn's moon. As the founder of a new city corporation, you've been granted access by the Council to extract the vast resources locked away on Titan. To do this, you must expand your workforce, build a city, fight the rebel forces, and defend your corporate assets to become the dominant corporation on Titan. One of the defining differences between Industries of Titan and other city builders is our concept of interior floors. Some buildings are special in that they have internal grids where you can build devices that act as cheaper but less powerful versions of their building counterparts. So for instance, inside your starting headquarters, there's an interior floor where new players can build their first power generator and storage devices. You can also build a dedicated factory building to get more floor space. It's a great way to kickstart your economy before you start unlocking more expensive buildings. On Titan, precious construction materials and technological artifacts are locked away in these massive ruins, built by an ancient civilization. What these ruins are and how they got there remains a mystery, but the Council demands that you mine them for their valuable resources. As a newly founded corporation, your migrant population will be the backbone of your workforce. Migrants arrive via the spaceport. Once acquired, they'll need a place to live, like these habitat pods inside your factories. From there, you can have them watch ads at your monetization stations to generate income for your corporation. So, if you need more money, acquire more citizens and force them to watch ads for you. While citizens are important, the truly hard labor falls on your employees. They're the ones that salvage ruins, construct buildings, and crew your combat ships. Converting citizens into employees is a simple process of dramatically modifying their body, stripping them of their emotions and their need to sleep. They still require a salary, so make sure that your unconverted citizens are healthy and generating profits. no matter how resourceful you are, you'll eventually have issues with low construction supplies. This is where your resource refinement process comes in. Processors and their connected modules take in raw minerals and isotopes and refine them into exponentially more valuable resources for construction. For example, this residential building costs 200 construction units. That's 200 unrefined raw minerals. If we refine these minerals to Tier 2, you would only require 40 of those Tier 2 minerals. That's 5 times the construction value. Repeat this process again for Tier 3 minerals, which are 25 times the construction units. It's like turning coal into diamonds. Streamlining the flow of resources and maximizing your refining process will be crucial to your success on Titan. That is, if you can also survive the rebel attacks. When the rebels attack, things can get heated pretty quickly.
A new founder. Did you really think your little startup would escape our notice?
Rebels are disenfranchised citizens, enemies of you and the Council, and they won't hesitate in destroying all that you've worked for. Turrets are the most straightforward defense, but with rebel encampments spreading across the map and expanding by the minute, you'll want to take the fight to them with your very own shipyard. Once built, dive in and pick a hull. This determines several factors, like hull integrity, floor space, and the maximum weapon slots available. Ships are similar to factory floors, but with several additional devices. You'll need an engine to give your ship movement, and a few weapons in order to fight back. But plan carefully. For example, if the enemy destroys your life support and it's blocked off as a result of your device placement, your crew will be unable to repair it, and they'll suffocate. Once you've satisfied the requirements for a combat vessel, hit launch and watch your ship take to the skies. And don't hesitate because the rebels are on their way to your city. Just like with factories, you can dive into combat view in order to make strategic decisions based on the enemy ship's layout. Should you take out their power grid so the enemy scrambles to make repairs, or should you target their workers directly? Hit spacebar to pause the action and take all the time you need to plan your moves. There's plenty of strategic depth in the combat, and in the late game, you'll likely find yourself managing multiple ships at a time. And that's on top of managing your city. It can get hectic, but that's what it takes to be the most powerful city corporation on Titan. As longtime fans know, we've been in early access on the Epic Games Store for an entire year, and we've had 12 major updates since release. From roads and transportation, to shipyards and combat, to some of our biggest features to date, population simulation and resource processing. We're very proud of the state of our game, but we're not done yet, and that's why we'll be continuing our journey in early access, even as we launch Industries of Titan on Steam. We have a lot of plans for Industries of Titan, and we want to make it the best experience possible, with the support of both the Steam and Epic communities. There will be many more updates to come, with our biggest priorities focused on adding even more replayability, so every new game provides a more unique experience. So please check out the game when it becomes available on Steam on June 21st. Join our Discord community and help us make Titan the best it can be. Thanks for watching, Founder. We'll be seeing you soon on Titan.
Everyone comes to Titan with a dream. Our moon is one of limitless wealth. There are ancient riches here for those with the strength to claim them. But some dreams start smaller. A better life, more dignity, more comfort. Today, Titan is a place where you can buy those dreams, where anyone can profit. But it isn't easy. You have to prove yourself here. Those who settle here take that risk. And without their diligent labor, our power grid would fail. Pollution would overwhelm us. And our trade would collapse. It's hard work, but on Titan, hard work isn't enough. The bold, the strong, those are the people Titan rewards. Those are the ones who see their dreams through. Exceptional people. Friends to the Council. That is why we're giving you this opportunity, Founder. We expect great things from you. Make sure you live up to our expectations.
Ah, yes, I've forgotten that you're actually able to choose which faction you want to work with as well. Although the second faction is redacted either because you need to first complete one run-through of the standard mode, or if it's coming soon on that roadmap. I'll have to take a look again to see. But anyway, we'll start with the headquarters, 8 employees, some minerals, influence, and some territory, as well as some credits. And then, of course, a little bit of lore and history about who the Landfallers are. One of the greatest things about this game, though, is I really love this, like, voxel isometric art style. It really reminds me of games I love on the channel, like Parkitect, and then all the other, like, voxel tycoons. There's an incredible amount of voxel-type games, and some of them just look incredibly detailed, even though, you know, it's just voxels. Like, literally, you can see containers being loaded and moved around on the spaceport there. It's fantastic, man. Like, when done right, it looks really, really slick, and I like it a lot. The lighting is good, too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm already biased. I already love the game from when I started playing it, and it's only gotten better from there on. Alright, let's confirm our faction. Let's go. Let's see. Standard, ruthless, or rugged? I think we'll start standard. Yeah, that's your starting location, I guess. Normal resources, rocks, lakes, crevices, and rebel camps. The Council's typical starting territory for new investments. Barren land provides the perfect canvas for an exciting new city corporation. Okay, confirm. Ah, yes. Now we need to name our company. And we get a logo, too. Let's see. Oh, this is good. Let's go with that one. And we'll go ahead and call this one RAPTORIA Incorporated. And let's enable tutorials, too, because I think there's voice acting in there, and I want to see what they say about the new stuff. Oh, and there's even a hardcore mode. Holy crap. So you can throw it on hard plus hardcore mode with no active pause. Game only saves on exit, and you only get one save, so no do-overs. Damn. Alright, let's launch our ship. And let's head to Titan, boys. Glory to RAPTORIA down below in that comment section. Let's go. Alright, we're on our way. I think I remember this painting from before as well. I gotta get some of this art for the house.
Founder. The Council is glad to see you. We have significant investments riding on your success. I hope you'll live up to our expectations.
It feels like the comment section of every video I do.
Welcome, Founder, to
Hello.
Industries of Titan Early Access. You may find plenty of what we like to call bugs, which the Council are eager to squash. If you stumble upon such a bug, we appreciate you reporting it through our in-game bug reporter on the top right corner of your screen or through the pause menu. Thank you. The Council looks forward to seeing what you can do.
My best is what I can do, ma'am, which is not a lot.
Founder. My name is Shiaro Hess, and I am your corporation monitor. Every founder on Titan is assigned a monitor like me. I make sure you treat Titan with respect. It is the Council's property, after all. If we work together, we'll make this city very efficient.
I feel like I've heard that guy's voice before in a point-and-click adventure
Let's begin
game.
by testing your oversight capabilities, Founder. First, try to move your surveillance camera around your land.
There you go.
Excellent work. Now, let's test your camera's rotation and zoom function. Working as expected. One last thing to ensure everything is running correctly. Try pausing and resuming, and check that your speed register is working properly.
Wait, shift +1. And do it up here. You got it.
Excellent. Everything seems to be in order. Then, we begin with your main duties. Founder, please take a close look at your starting territory. The outlined tiles adjacent to your headquarters belong to you. You are free to do as you please with this land. Any land outside your territory, however, belongs to the Council. If you wish to use that land, you will have to pay the Council with influence.
Okay. Now we can start salvaging things. Let's see. Turn off your territory overlay via the overlay buttons in the left. Oh, here? Got it.
Founder, I see you eyeing those ruins. Intriguing, aren't they?
They are.
The ruins cover almost every inch of Titan. They're the wreckage of an earlier, more foolish age. The doomed settlers who built them left many resources and artifacts behind. Your territory already contains some ruined structures. You can survey them in your city view. Survey results will show you the contents of the ruins. Issuing a survey order will assign an employee to do it for you. Try surveying the ruins you control.
One thing I just remembered too is that inside these headquarter buildings, it kind of works like Factorio, where you can build a factory within this building. Like, we have this as a city builder, but within these buildings, it becomes like a Factorio game, where then we can build sorts of power plants and storage and stuff inside, and also have workers in here too. You can start out really small and then eventually build shell buildings, like factories, for example, where you can then build things inside. So, you know, like if you wanted to build a power plant, of course you can do that, but if you don't need that much more power, you could just build a factory and kind of do a multi-purpose building to build a little bit more stuff without having to, like, break the bank or your brain by, like, keeping it simple. All right, well, we'll go ahead and do a little surveying then. So inside these buildings, there's all sorts of tech that we can get, and yes, salvage. We can get employees to salvage it for materials, which sometimes has, like, well, what are the different resources? Let's see. I remember there's gas, and there's, like, steel. What are these? City employee management, citizens. Oh, they've changed to how these look. Ship employees.
Founder, survey results have shown that some nearby ruins contain valuable resources.
Excellent.
Resources are used to construct buildings and devices. Our city needs them to grow.
Minerals, that's the other
Try
thing.
salvaging one of the ruins to gather its resources now. The resources you find there will be placed in storage by your employees, if there is storage available.
All right, let's salvage the rest of these buildings by surveying them. And there goes the rain. The rain in this game looks thick. I love it. And there's some minerals patch, isotopes patch. So we're basically building a new city in an already destroyed city. That's why we're salvaging all this stuff. I'll kind of put like an FAQ video up before I start my own video. So if you've gotten to this point and not watched the full video, make sure you go back. The developers have done a fantastic job of explaining everything in their own game, and it's really good stuff.
You may be interested to learn that there are other secrets hidden inside the nearby ruins.
There are.
They can contain artifacts, rare and valuable technology from before Titan's fall. When you select a ruin, you can choose to extract artifacts instead of salvaging it. But keep in mind, not all ruins contain artifacts. You must survey them first to make sure.
True.
Artifacts are very rare, so use them wisely. If you have many artifacts, you can always donate them to the Council. It will earn you quite a bit of influence.
Okay, let's extract those artifacts, and then we'll get the rest of supplies going. Minerals. And eventually we have to burn waste, so there is pollution management in this game, too. There's kind of a few things in this game I wish other city builders would do a little bit more. Is like the a little bit more pollution management and a little bit more like power management. A lot of the times you just build a power plant with like a power line and that's it. This game's a little more simple, I think, for that too. But oh, we're also full on the minerals.
Hey there, Founder? Right. They told me you'd be checking in soon.
But we can store those.
I'm Vern Skull, your waste management officer. I think that title is pretty reductive, but yeah, I'm the one who moves the waste around. You make the trash, I move the trash. You dump the trash, I burn the trash. It's a beautiful partnership.
Well, thanks, Jack Nicholson.
Boy, you do have a lot of trash piling up around your city, don't you?
I certainly do.
No worries yet, though. We'll handle it later.
Okay.
Welcome to Titan, Founder. I am Einar Peer, your council representative. There are currently 9 council members on Titan. Each of us sponsors and oversees different corporations on this moon. I am your sponsor. Your city permit and council funding are thanks to me. I hope you will return my faith with high profits. And remember, everything the council has given you can easily be taken away.
Wow. She's like
Founder,
Google.
the council has granted you a headquarters facility. Enter your headquarters by selecting it in your city view. I suggest you build some devices inside of your headquarters.
Hey, there's all our people.
Every new city needs a few essential devices to operate smoothly.
All right, let's build some small
Founder,
storage.
this headquarters is the best place to build the devices that will keep your city running. The first devices you need are storage containers to hold your minerals and isotopes. Build a storage container here in your headquarters. If you need more room, you can also build one inside a factory.
I love all this art and stuff. So many cool artists on Twitter who do that stuff.
I got us a temporary solution to our waste problem.
Oh, what's that, Vern?
There's waste all over our city, but you can build a waste receptacle in your headquarters to store it.
Ah.
Your employees will automatically pick up the waste and place it into storage. Now, it's not a long-term solution, but it'll have to do for now. Besides, if the citizens can't see the waste, it might as well not be there, right?
Good. Good. All right. So our people are bringing back a ton of the minerals outside. They're also using that to store the waste. We'll build a couple of these so we don't overfill.
Thrilled to finally meet you. I'm Ayana Oak, your power systems engineer. I'll be managing your city's power systems. That means fuel, energy production, energy storage, all that great stuff. It's my passion, honestly. Since I was a kid, I've wanted nothing more than to slam the contact switch on a giga battery and see the sky light up. And after years of school and grad school and VR training programs and dropping out of VR training programs, I'm finally here. We'll do great stuff together, Founder. Trust me. My career is on the line, and you can count on me to take that seriously.
Okay.
Founder, we will soon run up against the borders of your territory. The city must expand.
I agree.
You can claim any parcel of land from the council with influence. You can spend influence to acquire any plot of land in your city view, even if it is not connected to land you already own. But choose carefully. Not all ruins are equally profitable.
So we can survey all these buildings before we buy. So we can try before we buy. Excellent. So let's survey the immediate buildings near our camp. There should be a hotkey for this, right? Yeah, V. Okay. Alright, good. We'll go find the best buildings and find out which ones give us the most influence. Looks like we can unlock the spaceport here to get immigrants to migrate to our fair city, the glorious nation of RAPTORIA. And then we can go ahead and, of course, get more people to work for us. Good. Alright, well, let's get these. How much influence do we have now? We have 62, so we can buy 6 of these if we want to. Let's go for more artifacts. So we'll claim for 10.
Hey, Founder. I checked inventory and we don't have enough fuel.
Oh.
We need fuel to generate energy for our buildings and devices. Luckily, there's fuel all around us in the air. Titan's air is so toxic, it contains many flammable substances we can burn for energy.
Wait,
so
it's Twitter?
Build a fuel fabrication device in your headquarters or in a factory. These
Cool.
devices don't require any external energy of their own, and they operate without employees. Very convenient.
So she wants me to build a generator. All right. Maybe we should start by building a large one. So this will generate power from us, but we need to be able to also have a fuel fabricator going on. Let's see. Do all the... Yeah, all these require fuel. Well, let's try the large generator to get us started. Just to... Yeah, let's go with a medium one, actually. And we'll go with a medium generator. Because then, I think we can build a medium battery to store things. And also a fuel fabricator, which I think will fit in quite nicely. I think there's a nice organized way to put this stuff together. Maybe. Should be a way to store stuff. Kind of like fitting a puzzle together. There we go. That'll do. And then we'll put a medium battery here. Alright, so fuel will be fabricated, sent to the generator to create power, and then power will be stored at the medium battery. Love how these machines and stuff work. And the building looks real nice, too.
Okay, Founder, it's finally time to turn our fuel into energy. Most buildings and devices need an external source of energy in order to operate. Build an energy generator somewhere on empty floor space, in your headquarters or in a factory. The generator will convert fuel into energy.
You can tell she's very excited.
All right, the juice is flowing. It's time to send that energy out to the buildings and devices that need it. Energy doesn't travel on its own. I wish. We need relays to carry the energy. Let's build some relays now. They'll power everything the grid touches. Just make sure that all the buildings and devices that need energy are connected to the grid, and that the grid has an energy source.
Okay, so as you can see, we've got our generator, our fuel fabricator rather, that's supplying the generator with fuel, so it's creating power. And then, of course, let's see, is it producing enough? Yeah, fuel status 2 out of 2, so it is constantly fueled. It's creating energy, which then will go to the battery when it's full. Actually, wait a minute. We need to make a... I just remembered this. We need to make a thing for the power to get out of here. We need to build a... I think there's a output module. Outputs refined resources from a processor. There's some... Oh, there's like a plugin that we need. Let's see. Conversion capsule, habitat, monetization station. Ah, yeah, the energy relays, yeah. When she mentioned that, I was thinking that it was exterior, but it's actually an interior thing that you can build. We have to have a relay that goes from here to our energy bridge, which I believe goes outside. What is it? I think there's something called the outlet. There we go.
Founder, it seems that you've successfully constructed an energy system to serve your city.
Yes, ma'am.
However, your future population also needs to be stored adequately. I suggest you construct habitat pods inside your headquarters. You can set these pods up next to your factory equipment. Don't worry, your citizens won't mind.
Good. Right, I forgot. Yeah, the relay powers the battery once that's all cooking. But there should be a way to get it outside. I think it might be a relay of some sort. Or an energy bridge, something like that. Alright, so now we got a place for people to live. We'll need to build another relay. This can get a little tricky. We'll build another one here. There we go. And we also need to supply the habitat pods with energy. So that's that done. Build 2 habitat pods, though. We only built 1. So let's build another. And we can actually build these facing the outside, too. So the next time we build these, we'll have to point these outwards, so that way we can build stuff on the inside. So we can put all of our habitats facing outwards and all the factory stuff kind of pointed towards the inside. I think there might be a way to dismantle and then move this around. Now let's do that now, just to see how it works.
Space station operations. Are you the replacement? Oh, never mind. You're the new founder, right? I'm Erlen Fletch, your local spaceport operator. But you can call me Fletch. Have you been up here? No? The space station is, well, it's right above you. Council operation, low-level orbit. Every few cycles, the Council arranges for a new set of trade ships to dock up here.
Shiny.
They're carrying cargo and migrants, ready to head down to spaceports all over Titan's surface. You can find the spaceport in your city view. I hope you last longer than the last founder the Council sponsored. Seriously, it's rough out here. All right, founder, so you probably noticed the spaceport is locked up. See, the Council doesn't do things for free. You gotta pay to play around here. If you want access to those ships in the spaceport, first, you gotta trade a few artifacts. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous too, but don't tell anyone I said that. I need this job pretty bad. Fleeters, like me, can only work in 0G.
Oh, wow. Alright.
Welcome to the spaceport, founder.
Thank you,
Here's where
Fletch.
all the big moves happen on Titan. Now that you have access to the spaceport, you can see ships headed toward Titan full of cargo and migrants. You can buy what they're carrying with influence. This is your primary way of increasing your city's population.
Ah, yes.
If you're getting migrants, make sure you have somewhere to house them. Otherwise, I can't send them down. Sorry. Rules are rules. And, don't be surprised if they bring a lot of waste with them, too. You'll just have to deal with it.
Alright, so we got a lot of trash to store. I like how our building here, our headquarters, kind of looks like a police car that's just kind of sitting there with all the lighting and stuff. Kind of cool. Man, I want there to be pizza places and stuff, too. I hope we can build commercial stuff now. Alright, so we need to spend influence to purchase a migrant ship with citizens. Unfortunately, 1, we don't have enough living space, and 2, I think this will refresh, and we'll pick a different ship, I think. Yep, so 3 minutes and 44 seconds, a new one will come in. But we got 1 minute and 13 seconds on a new one refreshing itself, so let's try to build some more habitats for humanity here. Let's go ahead and try to build another habitat pod. It looks like these are all kind of scrunched up, so we'll have to try to build a second floor. I think there is a way to build a second floor here. Let's see. Oh, we got some Steam achievements too. Nice. Oh yeah, we can also burrow our buildings underground, so we can actually dig in underground if the enemy attacks. And certain buildings, a lot of buildings can actually go under, but it costs quite a bit of materials to do that. There should be a way to upgrade, but we can also build a factory so we can build more power. We can also build a kind of a habitat that way too through the residential building. Well, we'll start with a factory and see if we can do it that way. We'll build the factory directly next to the HQ. And we'll, let's see. Actually, we'll build it over here, because then we can put a road between. There we go. And then we'll put some temporary habitats in there. We'll also need to build something called a monetization station, which literally we hire people to watch like YouTube ads so they make us money. Like, the other corporations will pay us money for forcing people to watch their ads. It's kind of like they all scam each other into watching each other's ads. Oh, I forgot about this printing. Yeah, the 3D printing is sweet. It always reminds me of the car wash, you know, when the things come over your car and spray it down. Oh, look at those sparks. They've added a lot of little details here that I've definitely noticed. If you go back and watch some of my first videos on this one, you'll notice that there was an incredible amount of stuff missing, but that there was an incredible amount of stuff already here. And they've just added on. It's just taken time, that's all. You know, video games take time and money, just like our corporation. Factory's going to be done soon. Let's go back into the HQ then. See what else we can build. We got +4 power, so the battery's charged up, and we got +1 fuel. So if we need to, we can build more batteries and more fuel storage if we want to. In fact, we could probably build some more fuel tanks. Although eventually we'll start building this stuff outside. But let's build another, oh, I don't know, something for now. Maybe storage might be a good idea. Maybe we could build some medium-sized containers. Medium-sized containers are essentially just what we did with the small ones, except you can assign them all. I think actually you can assign these to different materials too, so there's a way where you can filter what they have. And I think the medium one you can't filter like the individual portions like this, and I think that's a little annoying. But that's why you build the different ones. It gives you the option. You have options. Alright, waste receptacles are starting to get full, but we're okay so far. We need fuel fabricator to keep on pumping. Processors refines minerals or isotopes into tier 2. Oh, some of this stuff is new. Accepts byproduct from processors. Okay. Yep, we're going to have to get some serious stuff going with the factories right now. Okay, well, let's go ahead and build some more habitat pods. I think also, the thing to remember too is that these people are always messy. So you're going to need to build like waste receptacles and power these buildings too. So like we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to build like an energy bridge here. Or no, not an energy bridge, but a relay. Yeah. And I think we can take power in from other sections, but we need to transfer it outside first. So let's build a couple of trash cans too. Build a couple like that. There we go. That'll take some time to build. Now, if we're going to transfer the power across the street, I think there's a building we have to buy. Energy pylon. Yep. So we need to build something like this to connect these two together temporarily. So let's build that. And we can move this later. We can destroy this later. We can do whatever we want, so we can have a highway going through here. We need to get those houses up, though. We'll be able to get 4 people here. Let's go with that. And we'll have a ship dropping down.
It appears that you are running out of free space for devices. As your city grows, you will always need more floor space. If your headquarters has no more room, you can always build additional factories and install the devices there. If you are to power your factory with energy generated inside another building, you will want to build this new factory close by. I'm sure your power engineer will explain how to do this later. That is her department, after all. When construction is complete, you can enter the factory interior and customize it, just like your headquarters.
Well, let's start claiming.
Founder. So glad to finally meet you. I'm Lyle Visk, your head of human assets.
Not resources,
here in the Human Assets office has just been aching to get on a conference call with you. Our philosophy? Eliminate cost centers and build human efficiency. We transform people from a human resource into a monetary resource.
Good.
Ah, yes. So you've decided to monetize your citizens. Excellent. They're going to need jobs. Lots of jobs. When citizens work, they earn credits. We harvest those credits by exposing them to high click-through video advertisements. To begin, construct monetization stations inside your headquarters or factories. Once those devices are built, our citizens can start enjoying some fresh, exciting adverts.
They got it figured out in the future, don't they? Okay, let's build a couple of these monetization stations here. We can just kind of build these in a circle around the pylon. How many do we need to build? 2? Oh, just 1. Well, we'll start with 2. And we'll wait for the power to get there. Oh, is it snowing now? Oh, that's a new feature. That's really cool. Alright, that's delightful.
Hey there, you ever hooked up a building to an energy grid before? Your generators are producing energy, but they can't get it to the grid unless you build some energy bridges.
Oh, that's what they're called. Thank you, ma'am.
Build an energy bridge somewhere inside your headquarters, then connect your generators to it with an energy relay. Once the generators are hooked up to an energy bridge, the grid outside can access the building's energy. You can also use energy bridges to pass energy between different floors of the building. Once it's on the grid, this building can act as an energy source for other buildings in your city. And if you need energy to flow from the city to inside your buildings, it works the same way too. Build an energy bridge inside your headquarters and it can be connected to the city energy grid.
Ma'am, I'm glad you told me. I forgot all about this.
Founder,
The outlet is
our
what I thought it was.
city is bursting at the seams. We need to grow. But if we want to grow our corporation, we'll need a real energy grid in this city. Energy works on a citywide grid, just like it works in our headquarters and factories. To get our city's energy grid online, build an energy pylon that connects your headquarters and factory. Make sure that your factory has an energy bridge too, or else it can't receive power from the outside.
Ah, Founder, I've been meaning to talk to you about conversion capsules. It's where Titan's Industries transform obedient citizens into even more obedient employees. We market the procedure as training, but the process is really more technical, and the effects are permanent. Once they've gone through conversion, your employees will be able to work basically forever, without breaks or sleep. Now, there may be some long-term consequences that medical science isn't currently aware of, but it is a voluntary process, so your conscience is clear.
Well, thank you, Jeff Bezos. That's very helpful. Yeah, work until dead. Very good. Maximize profits, minimize humanity. Good work. All right, let's see. So we need to generate a little bit more power. We got a little battery drain going on, so we're going to produce a little bit more of that. We have plenty of fuel being gathered. We might need to build another fuel building shortly. But for now, everything's working good. Build a conversion capsule to create more employees. Good. Good. All right, conversion capsule time then. This converts people from willing slaves into volunteer, excited slaves. There we go. Motivated slaves. Good. Perfect. All right, that'll work. Oh, it's Christmas time now. All right, what'd you guys give me? Oh, you got me a nice like and a subscription with the notification bell turned on, and you made sure that you watched the video in its entirety from the beginning. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, awesome. Cool. You wouldn't believe how many people ask in the middle of a video what the name of the game is when they didn't watch the first 10 seconds. Can you believe that? I know. Me too. I can believe it. It's unbelievable, but I believe it. Okay.
All right, Founder. Now that you've built your conversion capsule, you're ready to convert citizens into employees.
Good.
Start by selecting one of your conversion capsules. This is where you'll pay for new employees. Give it a try now. Your citizens are very eager to sign up for conversion.
Go. We'll take one. All right, we need more artifacts then. We're going to start burning through these bad boys quickly. All right, let's see. We got 31 influence remaining. Let's continue to survey. Survey says, let's go for every building around us. Oh yeah, V key. I forgot. Can I click and drag multiple? No. There we go. Oh, this one too. There we go. All right, battery's still being drained. We're about to run out of power. Battery drain is increased because of the monetization station. We're going to have to solve that problem right away. Although we're out of...
I was wondering when you'd arrive. We got a lot of work to do. I'm Alexa Carrick, your military advisor. Around here, they call me the Admiral. I manage your ships, armaments, and military personnel. Plain language, that means I make sure that rebels and our competitors don't kill us. I've worked with a lot of startup cities here on Titan, so don't worry. I've seen it all. Landfaller cities come and go like the rain. For now, keep your eyes open and your mind sharp. If we want to survive on this poisonous rock, we'll have to work hard.
Okay, if we get 200 minerals, we can build this.
Your resources could be doing so much more for you. Each resource is crude at first, but the refinement process makes them that much more effective at construction. With each refinement, the resource gains value and thus represents a greater portion of the construction costs. This is how you get the most out of your resources. Raw resources will only get you so far. To start the refinement process, build a level 1 processor.
Ooh. Okay, well I'm starting to gather minerals now so I can make some better power. Right now we're in the kind of in the negative, but We'll fix that if we make our level 1 processor in a power plant. Build our processor here. This is all new to me now. I've never seen this stuff before, so let's build our processor. See how that works. That is new. All to me. Factory logistics with the transport hub, roads, storage facilities. Those work really well. And we need to get 200 minerals in order to build a fuel turbine. So yeah, we got somebody working full-time to basically gather all that stuff up. In the minerals patch. Should be able to have more people working there. No, we got people coming to gather materials and bring it back. Okay, let's see. Yeah, batteries low. Got to generate more power. We need more. Okay, the processor is ready.
Founder, you now have a processor for refinement, but it will not function without the required modules. First, you need an input module associated with the resource you wish to refine.
What?
Then, you'll need an employee module and an employee free to operate it. Once you have that, an output module will be necessary to receive the refined resource. And finally, you have the option to attach a waste module to catch any waste, instead of letting it litter your factory floor.
Oh man.
Each step requires different amounts of time to complete, but I'm quite confident you can work that out for yourself.
Should have built this somewhere else. Actually, there should be a way to add to a second floor. Can't remember exactly how we do that. There was a way to add a second floor. I want to do that. Floor 1 there. Hell, we should probably put all of our employees on level 2 then. Well, we could upgrade. Upgrade improves functionality. We can copy it and add another factory. I think... Oh, there's a way to either... Oh, there's a... connect. We can build 2 factories next to each other and then connect them into one large factory. That might be what we want to do. That would be a better option. So if we build 2 factories next to each other, we can connect them into one large factory floor. That'll be a better option. So we're gathering minerals. We'll need to grab some isotopes as well. Just need more influence, I think, to grab that one. Council's pretty happy with us. Factories being made too. Council's getting trustworthy of us. Let's see if we can export anything. Now we can get some minerals and waste. We can get 7 workers. Go ahead and do that now. Try to get a full stack of employees here. There we go. Man, we got a long way to go. But it's a good feeling, though. Going slow is nice in this game, because the beginning is... You get to take in all the beautiful, weird, like, what looks to be like canals and tunnels and bridges and ruins, and these are like lakes of, I don't know, liquid helium or whatever. Pretty crazy stuff. Okay, we're going to connect those 2 factories together. And we can also make a factory is just like a generic empty building, so we can make these factories into temporary housing until we've unlocked the residential buildings. The only problem with that is it does take a lot of minerals, so you got to kind of do these factories only first until you've built up enough storage for all of that. We're going to probably have to do power in these factories as well. In fact, that's a great way to make an early power source too, is all this stuff that we built in the headquarters. Eventually, it's a good idea. What I typically end up doing is deleting pretty much all this stuff, including the storage, and then just adding better storage, like a larger storage area, and then reorganizing it so it's maximum efficiency, and then taking other buildings and making one factory our temporary power, one building your housing, one building your manufacturing, and they're all basically factory buildings. Alright, we should be able to connect these 2 together, so let's try that. Costs us isotopes, but it's going to be awesome. Isotopes, think of those as like Vespian gas from StarCraft. It's really difficult to get that stuff, but there's quite a few of it around our initial area here. And we can also get some from these buildings. We just got to keep on salvaging. But check that out, man. I love the scaffolding in this game. So many games just let the building come out of the ground, and that's it. I cannot tell you how many times that I've seen just a building, you know, someone swings at the dirt with a hammer, and then the Taj Mahal just kind of like T-2000 from Terminator just kind of comes up out of the ground. But Austrive in this game just do a fantastic job of making it look good when it happens. When buildings are upgraded, and when buildings are built and connected and whatnot, they just look wonderful. Alright, well, we're waiting. So everything is in blue is us. Everything in yellow, I think, is eventually the limit of our headquarters. And we'll have to upgrade our headquarters as well. It's called Headquarters 1, but we should call this probably Prestige. Oh, okay, well, we can't do that, but say my name. Nice, we renamed something. We'll just call that Raptoria HQ. Cool, but we can name everything. And we can rename energy pylons, I think. Oh, no, we can't. But it is good to be able to rename factories and stuff. That way you can click on it and you can call it like Power Grid 1 or Storage 2 or whatever. There's already storage buildings, but the fact that the game lets you do stuff custom is awesome. It's so much better for fitting your budget. Okay, looks like we're generating a ton of energy again, mostly because this building was shut down for a while. So you'll see it go back into the negative, yep. And let's enter the new building. Hey, cool. So it kind of expanded like this. Yeah, you can see factory floor 1 here. Okay, so now we want to generate some more power. And we want to add on to this processor. I think we should probably change that out a little bit. But okay, so we needed an employee module. Yeah, there's way too much stuff here. That's too cramped. This is my first time dealing with this, so I wasn't sure what I was doing. So let's dismantle these. We'll try to build some power over here. Go with another large generator. First time. So it's all new. Mineral input. And then we want an output module. And we need a employee module. Input, output, employee. We need somebody to work it, basically. Wow, weird. Okay, I'm gonna have to work on like making that optimized in the future, but just to get it down now to see what's next is good. Alright. So are we generating power? Yep, we're generating +3 for the batteries, and this should generate plus what? Fuel fabricator produces +4? No, plus 0.13. Ah, there we go. That gives us ++. Okay, cool. We're okay now. We're back in the positive. This thing is probably going to bring us back down in the negative, though. But we'll see how much power draw it has. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Oh, damn. Okay, so we're going to have to build some more stuff outside. Let's see if we can do another... Oh, I don't know. Maybe we could do a battery in the meantime. We will need to relay this stuff over. Okay, we'll wait till that one's built. Alright, well, everybody's bringing over all the boxes they need to. In the meantime, let's continue to gather isotopes and whatever else. And sell that influence. Oh, look, 52 minerals here. Great. If we can get to 200... that'll be a big thing for us. Getting to 200 minerals would allow us to build that thing outside finally. Yeah, let's definitely focus on getting minerals. We'll build a large fuel generator outside. Damn, this game with the music. 10 out of frickin' 10. How are we doing indoors? I think it's looking good. The rebel threat, as you see, they'll be here very soon. We will have to defend against attacks in this game. Well, that's interesting. Oh, there we go. Processors are going up for the first time. First time I'm building one in total completion. Didn't say incomplete. It will be completed very soon. There goes our lovely workers. Nice. Alright, hopefully we get enough minerals so we can build a large external fuel generator, so that way we can get rid of these fuel fabricators, or rather build like one full generation area for the factory. It'll be much easier to build that. Alright, they're almost there. One more to go. And... oh, cool. Look what the ships look like. They took some really nice photos of things. A lot of little details here you wouldn't notice. The Kona class. The attack... what is that? The attack class? Wow. Alright, we got a battery drain going on now. Ooh, and, oh, I forgot we need that waste thingy. Well, let's see, the waste module. So we'll put that at the back end there. And someone will come by to clean that up. I think we have yeah, a couple of garbage cans there. That'll be clean. Okay, next thing is to build something with tier 2 or 3 resources. Okay. But first we got to start generating those, so we got to get somebody working here. Oh, looks like inputs disintegration.
Founder, now that you understand resource refinement, you can continue further processing to achieve the highest possible quality resource. Do just as you did with your basic resources, but this time with level 2 processing. Remember, you can do this for both minerals and isotopes, depending on what input modules you attach.
Nice. Well, we're doing this for minerals now. Isotopes will come later. Let's put some storage in here too. Damn, this is going to make me rethink this game a bit. It's pretty light, the things that you had to do initially in some of these areas. Now, much more different. Okay, we'll build that there so people can easily store things. We want more power. We want more minerals. We got 56 right now. We got our employees going around and destroying things that they're supposed to. Artifacts around here. Another 15 from this building. I don't see anything else we can really purchase at the moment, so we just got to wait for things to be done. So once we get that fuel unit, that's the thing I really want. Really want there to be more mining. But oh well. We'll get there eventually. Alright, build a level 2 processor to upgrade the resources further. So now we got to basically build this thing again, but for level 2 and a level 3. Oh damn. So it's a good idea at this point to maybe build another separate factory. So when we built this, we should have built one factory just for the habitat and another factory and for the monetization. Those can go together. And then another whole nother factory for all the processing. And then connect those two together. Because my goodness, is there so much stuff here. Although this is nice because it means that the when we store all these minerals that are a higher percentage, it takes up less storage space, essentially. It's like turning $1 into $5 or $25. It's the same size dollar bill, but it's more money. Ugh, lots of garbage. We need more people cleaning this stuff up. We need to clean up this fast city. Yeah, see? Increase bait sports storage plus 20 and a red artifact to do that. Let's do that and see if that changes anything. No, appearance is still the same. It appears the appearance appears the same. Alright. Well, we got a lot more to do, so I would encourage you to come by and watch the live streams that are probably live right now on the channel for the next 2 days. We'll be playing this for several hours each day. The developers will likely be in the chat, so you can ask more questions, give more suggestions, and come say hi and glory to Raptoria down below in that comment section. You guys have been amazing. I cannot believe how long this lasted. I'm excited to start over, use the lessons I've learned, and try again for the video, so that way everyone can get a fresh first look at it. You guys have been amazing. Love this music. Love this art style. I love this game. I will see you guys for our sponsored streams very soon. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time. on Titan, Industries of Titan. Goodbye, everyone.